busy with like college and stuff like that, so he wasn't really competing as much.
Right.
But now that he's like out of that and more focused, he's really just been able to show what he's worth. But the rest of this is very Smash 4, where you would expect to see.
Mm-hmm. Everyone trying to navigate the mesa wire.
Finals, cool. Just wanted to make sure of that. So this best first to 3, best of 5.
Yeah, best of 5. I would
Best of
assume
5.
so.
Yep.
Usually, if nothing else, finals of the bracket are. So I'm guessing we're going to be seeing the same teams we've been seeing. Oh, actually, Daybreak's going off Palutena, maybe to deal with the Snake.
Oh yeah, that matchup was buns for Snake.
I know Daybreak's got a strong Palu too. I think he actually might have won a VTT with Palu once.
Well, he has strong fundamentals too, so it just kind of translates over pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Palu's a very fundamental-based character.
I'm going to guess we're going to PS2. I could be wrong.
Yep.
All right, so I was kind of hoping to see Daybreak's Cloud because it'd be kind of funny to be like all the way back, you know?
Yeah. The Cloud Ditto again.
Is this Smash 4? No. But
Is this a port?
if this was Smash 4, the only Palutena we'd be seeing in this day would be Yoshi Kirishima.
Gross.
Oh, missed the grab. That would have been a real good chance to take Zagoo's stock. Oh!
Nice interception.
Daybreak was trying to use Palutena's back air invincibility to go through it, but he didn't quite get it out in time. All the players here are very aware of doubles, what they have to worry about with that. Everyone's keeping a good eye on their partners.
Most of the miscues are in Red Team's part, but it's still like looking relatively healthy. All things considered. For how many times they've hit each other.
I don't know if Daybreak realized he was stuck.
It's
Oh, and the unfortunate SD from Loe1. Red Team definitely with all the momentum now.
Ugh. You ever get hit by a giant fist?
He hit him with his big, meaty claws. Nice awareness of Daybreak to parry the hit from his partner's back throw so he could get back into the situation faster.
Part of the weakness of Snake is that, in doubles at least, is that if you get him away from the action, you can't really support his partner from afar. He's too slow.
Yeah, he's got to set up, like, he has to set up his zone, and if his partner leaves his zone, there really isn't a lot that he's going to be able to do. Outside of maybe dash attacking in to break up a situation.
Maybe. I mean, that dash attack like does my taxes, so it's a pretty good move. It's all things considered, but still, it's not. Can't get him out of every situation.
Really been impressed with how Zagoo's been recovering so far. Ksev finally losing his first stock. Definitely playing that like Mewtwo King-esque like super stock tank role.
I'm just gonna sit over here, just out of everyone else's range, but I'm gonna throw grenades at you. I'm gonna keep pelting you with these metal balls.
Yeah, Snake is the king of chip damage.
It makes me mad. It makes me mad at video games.
Oh.
Everyone's just blowing up right now. I don't know what's going on.
Ksev's kind of been getting to recover for free. Zagoo's doing really well about like once Ksev goes high, coming in and breaking up yellow team trying to come in at him.
Zagoo using that speed of his that Cloud has in order to come out and break out the 2v1s or whenever KSF's off stage. Trying to go for the chain grab like it's Brawl. I mean, I appreciate the attempt.
Yeah. Speaking of Brawl, it's actually an interesting thing that both Loe1 and Ksev went back to their Brawl mains in this game. They didn't play these characters. Well, Loe1 played a little bit of Wario, I think, but like Wario was generally agreed to not really be strong enough.
In Smash 4, at least.
Yeah, and then obviously Snake wasn't in the game.
Yeah. Oh, he tried to extend the hurt box using Waft, or using the Cypher coming up.
Yeah, a little bit of a hopeful option, but honestly, this is still doable. As long as Yellow Team's able to hold on to their stocks. That's the big thing. As long as you're on the same stock, a stock is not a lead. This is Smash.
Yeah. They just have to not get antsy.
He did it again. Okay, good. Daybreak realized. And there you see the Cloud buffs coming in, Daybreak was trying to wait out to hit his up B, but he didn't time it correctly because he forgot that Cloud snaps now, so he did it too late.
Oh, where'd that come from? He just blew up.
I think he had it on Zagoo.
Yo, red team's really sneaky with their C4s like that. I can't tell when they're coming out.
Honestly, this is like what I could think of in terms of like characters that I would think would be the king of doubles. Sounds like almost the perfect team.
Yeah, you can just
They both have like such strong setup options from so many situations. Like imagine like a team combo into like a limit move into C4 on the opponent.
Oh.
Like that sounds like dying at like 20.
That sounds like 80 damage. That sounds like a lot of damage. Like, and these characters complement each other so well. Cloud can use his speed and his range, his decent frame data, I would suppose. A lot of kill power. He can use that to cover all of Snake's, sort of lackluster movement options to, save his life. And then Snake can just kind of support him from afar, with grenades, Nikita, C4. He can stick C4 to add an extra fear factor to Cloud.
All right, looks like they're considering running it back. They do have 2 games, so even if this doesn't work out, they could try another thing. And the game was pretty close, but
it was close, but I wouldn't recommend going back to PS2 just because of Snake and
yeah, I was gonna say Snake. Oh, they're going to FD, Venom FD. FD and doubles in this game is really strange because like it's so much smaller than FD was in the previous games.
Yep.
So I feel like this is gonna be a really, like, how would I put it? It's really
polarizing.
Tight match. Like everyone's just on top of each other.
Yeah, it doesn't give a whole lot of time for Snake and Cloud to set up what they want as a team.
Yeah. So all right. So we got Daybreak's Wolf coming back.
Kazoo
makes sense.
Kazoo immediately going for the C4 setup. It's like, I'm gonna stick this to you. Merry Christmas.
I mean, it makes sense. Even if it doesn't get a kill, it's still like close to free damage if your partner gets a throw.
Yeah, and it's it's a fear factor thing. But Daybreak going back to the tried and true Wolf, realizing, all right, the Palutena, the matchup thing wasn't the correct thing to do.
That was a great job getting rid of Zagoo's limit, just down tilt. Oh, and unfortunately, Loe1 missed the cue to throw into Daybreak. Daybreak was ready.
Well, no, I think the problem was that Loe1 wanted to throw it to the Daybreak, but one of the red team was recovering into him.
But it was Ksev was only in Cypher though. I don't think he would have been able to act fast enough to get over to him.
Still, he hit his partner with the other guy.
Daybreak is just evaporating right now.
Yeah,
he's just evaporating these stocks.
Daybreak was like, all right, I used my pocket Palutena to almost win, so I'm gonna pull up my main.
I'm
gonna wipe the floor.
I'm surprised this is the FD they wanted. Like, I'd argue this background is almost even more distracting than this normal FD. But maybe it's just a comfort thing. Maybe it's a Daybreak thing.
Probably a Daybreak
Star Fox. Oh no, the SD.
No.
Oh, just barely made it back.
He goes a little up. Wolves can have little up.
It's so often that I see a Wolf go for a down air, and then they just, even if they hit it, they die.
They just blow up. Speaking of blowing up tilt.
Yeah, despite the fact that it felt like Daybreak really destroyed their first 2 stocks, like, Red Team is not that far out of it.
They're adapting to the Wolf pick a bit. They fought this Wolf enough that they realized, oh, okay, I need to do this, instead of just fighting Palutena,
Oh, but Ksev does a pretty unsafe sleeping bag back air and just gets up smashed for it.
Just gets stuffed.
Yeah, that is a move that is good in a number of situations. It is not ever good on someone's shield.
Because you just lay down there for like 3 years. It's like, oh, I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah, the hitbox stays out forever, which is a blessing and a curse, because you're just stuck in it.
Yeah.
And it massively extends Snake's hurtbox.
Yeah, and it has like 3 million years of end lag.
All right, but this is almost perfectly even now. They were able to take off Loe1 stock surprisingly early, considering how like usually stock tanky Wario can be.
Fat man. Okay, so fishing for that up tilt.
Doesn't quite get his down tilt to dash attack on Zagoo. It gets the weak hit of both moves. Oh, I guess he was only 9%. I was looking. Everyone else's percents are super high, but Loe1 is at like 0 almost.
Yeah.
One good hit is going to take Zagoo's stock, though. He is.
I like that.
I don't know what happened. I'm going to be real with you. Oh, he up tilted both of them?
Yeah. Yo, that move is bigger than my house.
I could host a family of 4 in Snake's up tilt.
Oh, the back throw to Waft, just evaporating Ksev.
Just turned around so suddenly. It felt like red team had the momentum right there. But now this is going to be a bit of a rough spot for Zagoo.
Oh, almost not snapping the ledge there.
I think that was a misinput. I think that first jab was supposed to be a forward tilt. Oh.
Getting desperate here for game 2.
That's the problem with stuff like limit cross slash. Like, it's such a good move, but if you whiff it, especially in a double situation.
Oh, what? Why did he go straight sideways?
I don't know if that was bad DI or what, but like he just like went at a 90-degree angle to Wario.
He said, "See ya." He said, "Bye, Felicia."
All right, that was a good rally back from the yellow team. Them evaporating Ksev's last stock away is, I think, what really mattered there. Obviously, like getting rid of the last stock in general matters, but specifically Snake is so good at stock tanking and building up chip damage that getting rid of that source of that big damage was going to matter a lot. I don't know where Loe1 just went.
He said,
My man dipped. My man hopped on Snake Cypher and was like,
need to get that water from the fountain.
something.
Rayquaza, where you at?
Oh, that reminds me. I keep leaving my water bottle in my car.
Yo, I need some sugar. And not the kind from my wife, okay?
You got that Kirby music pumping.
She did my nails for me.
Nice.
They're shiny.
I still cannot find Loe1. It's like he stood up and just vanished.
He's gone forever.
My man put on the dimensional cape.
I think he had to use the bathroom.
Is it really bad that I love all Kirby soundtrack music?
Oh, I don't think anyone's criticizing it.
I love this song, bro.
It doesn't matter how good or bad the Kirby game itself is. The music will always slap.
The music, it just takes me back to my childhood, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm a composer.
Yeah.
I love all video game music.
I feel you. Video game music is amazing, man. Oh, it's Flo Ilo. I think it's Flo Ilo.
All right, so we got Loe1 back, though. I'm going to be curious to see what stage they end up going to. Not Pilot Wings. All right, we're going to Yoshi's Story. And another small stage, but one that I'd definitely say that Cloud can take better advantage of.
Because of platforms.
Still don't know how I feel about it, though, honestly. I feel like the bigger stages benefit Snake so much.
Oh, yeah. He can just do whatever he wants on those big stages.
But we'll have to see how it works out. This time it's Red Team's counter pick. This is going to be the big determiner for this set because this means that whoever wins this, even if they lose the next game, they'll still get counter pick advantage for Game 5.
Yep. Assuming it goes to a Game 5. Daybreak having a bit of a rough start here. 89% already, not even 20 seconds into the game.
Yeah, he's kind of getting bullied. All right, Red Snake's dash attack well, though, with that laser.
Let's get duffed up by a laser. It's just slowly approaching you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, again. He must be from his times, because I remember there was a while when him and Ksev were fighting in Grands almost every week at VTT. And I think so he's kind of got that spacing down where he can, like, just sit and wait for Snake to dash attack, where he just outside of his burst range.
Yeah.
Oh. Just barely made it, but it worked out. Oh, and the Loe1 not ready for the C4 on that platform. First one to lose his stock in Game 3.
Yo, as funny as it is,
and
he got himself.
It'd be like that sometimes.
When you can't trust no one, not even yourself.
Wolf up air gonna take Zagoo's stock. I know I shouldn't be surprised, but I still get surprised every time I see that move kill, because it's like the only spacey up air that I expect to kill is Fox's.
When you ask a Fox main what they have, I have an up air. Anything else? I have an up air.
All of Fox's up buttons are broken.
Even down tilt.
I said up buttons, friend.
Yeah.
All right. So definitely been a very... Oh,
Oh, he
never
got
mind.
both of them.
Wow, the extended hurt box. I think Zagoo actually jumped into that. Or
Yeah.
did Daybreak toss him in?
No, it was Zagoo tried to save his partner from the waft setup, but he was just too late and got hit by it.
And that's going to be quite a momentum shift. Loe1 still low on his second stock.
And Daybreak pretty heavy on momentum.
That's one of the problems, though, with Snake, is that he's not good at fighting from behind.
Nope. He's very good with trades.
He's very good with trades, but trades are really only super beneficial when you're on the same stock as the person.
Do you ever just run into a situation and immediately get hit by a boot?
Daybreak got C4. I don't know if it's still on him.
Nope, it was on Loe1.
Really strange ledge situation where Loe1 tried to edge guard Ksev, but at the same time, Zagoo tried to cross slash him.
I mean, everyone got out kind of unscathed. Everyone just kind of reset. They saw the blinding Christmas lights and said, "You know what? I'm done. I'm just gonna walk this way."
All right, this is looking rough though. Okay, Zagoo just barely surviving.
Everyone's on their last stock now. He got the blue man juice. Oh, what? Hello?
He threw it out just way too early. There was no reason to throw that out yet. Like, even if that had hit one of Yellow Team, it wasn't going to kill them. I feel like he was definitely better off just holding on to the movement. And going to have a bad roll on the platform is going to stick Ksev right into Daybreak's up smash. All right, so...
Game 4.
Yeah, other than that Palutena game, Yellow Teams really just seems to be on top of it.
Absolutely. I like how it's like 3 gruff men, Cloud. 3 normal-looking things, and then there's the Wario.
Oh,
And then
I thought you were saying that Wolf was the odd one out. I was going to
No.
be like, have you seen Wario?
we got these strong fighters from across universes, and then we got Wario, who's fat.
Look, man, everyone's beautiful.
His superpower is farting at people.
All right. Going back to Smashville, this was their stage for Game 2, right?
Yep, Game 2.
Or no, Game 3.
It was Game 2. It was Yellow Team's counter pick.
Hold up.
So Red Team was going back to the stage for some reason.
Yeah, I was going to...
A bit of a confusing pick.
Hold on.
Yeah, Game 2 was
I'm
on
getting
Smashville.
really confused because Game 1 was on Stadium. Game 2 was on FD, wasn't it?
Oh, we're thinking last set.
Are we?
Yeah, we are. We're smart. I don't know what I'm doing, man. They gave me a mic. They said, "Here you go. We need a commentator." I was
All
like,
right.
but I play Incineroar.
After the major confusion, come on back, and Zagoo has already lost his first stock. Red Team starting off a little bit behind.
Yeah, I think that's the most unfortunate thing about not being able to hold limit in doubles or at all, really, is that he can't just hold it on to recover. He has to use it at some point in those 15 seconds. You can't just hold it to recover.
Yeah, I think honestly he could deserve to hold it a little bit longer than he does. Like, they already toned down the moves themselves, which was the biggest nerf that they needed. Daybreak is just taking stocks left and right.
That was a very well done chase by Loe1.
Absolutely.
To chase Ksev all the way up there and up B him.
It's one I honestly is surprised I don't see more Warriors go for.
Against Snake or in general?
In general, it drags people so far up.
Well, it's really hard against most characters that, are good because they have such decent airspeed.
That was a really interesting save by Ksev. He actually C4'd his partner on purpose to get him up above him.
Yeah.
But
didn't work out very well, but...
Well, no. Zagoo was able to get actually back into neutral, and then he just lost another situation.
All I saw was an explosion, and then Cloud was gone, so... I was focusing more on the situation on the left.
All right. The Red Team has definitely just been kind of having to play from behind ever since Game 2.
Ever since Daybreak played Wolf.
Yeah.
Ever since Daybreak had more of an idea what's going on.
Oh, and that's going to take it.
Oh, and Daybreak almost losing
Everyone
his-
on their last stock. If Daybreak loses his last stock now, this could actually turn out in Red Team's favor. Again, missing the cue to throw to his partner.
Oh, and Zagoo off stage again. Did he take his jump?
He did.
And that's it.
Both situations at the same time just ending, and 3-1 is going to be Daybreak and Loe1 over Kazoo.
Yo, I'm gonna take a quick break and order some food. I need some